And we're off. So this is the weekly Oracle of Ages Randomizer Race. Today we are playing normal mode, random dungeons, keysanity. Joining me we have Dragon and Fox in the race. Should be a good time. As always, Tree Warp is on for Ages races. Starting off with a D8 key. It's not something you want to see very early on, because that usually means we're probably going to have to go into D8 early. And we get a sword. Okay. I'll take an early sword. Let's check out the shop. We got a ring in there. It's a whimsical ring. If only we were Cass. So that means Black Tower is going to be something. And chances are, two things it can be are going to be seed, satchel slash shooter, with ember seeds being available, or the bracelet. And I believe ember seeds were on the main tree, so it is a possibility for default seeds. Though we also have access to Ambi's Palace, so that could also be something as well. The only other option that very rarely comes up is getting Shovel. Getting Vanilla Shovel and having access to the Makeu Path. But since we are in Keysanity, we'd only have access to the first chest in there. Yeah, very standard. Standard bracelet. That still only gives us access to one item, so we're gonna have to get something from here too. Okay, so that gives us access to a couple more items, one of which is right over here, so we might as well do it. And there's the seed shooter. Okay. So since we got seed shooter, we might as well grab the seeds from this tree here. And even then, I think we also want to probably get the seeds from Ambi's Palace. We can get those later. We can get those later. There's a few things we can get right now. Oh, interesting. Yeah, might as well. I could Ricky, but there we go. Okay. I'll take that. I will take that. I probably should... Yeah, I probably should have gone to the dirt patch first. Just in case we get feather or something. Feather or flippers. But I'll get this one, and then we'll at least see one of the items in the grave. Or, no, we won't even need to go in there. We won't even go into the grave yet. Okay. That is interesting. So that gives us access to a dungeon. We have access to whatever's at dungeon 2. I'm probably gonna head over there. I think I want to do that first, and then if that isn't anything, we're gonna go through the noon area vanilla wise using the flute. Alright, let's see what seeds we've got at the palace. Okay, that's also good. Mystery seeds, now that means we can get the reward and go into the dungeon. This dungeon could potentially be... It could potentially be Dungeon 8. And if we get the Cane of Samaria as the first chest, we can actually explore the dungeon. Or we can get the Cane of Samaria off of the Mystery Seed reward. Either way. It's a heart container, okay. That's respectable. Yo, Emiflub, thanks. And it is Dungeon 8. What do you know? So we can get one item in here. We can't get anything else because we don't have that Cane of Samaria yet. But there it is! Oh, wow. That was clutch. Alright. So, Dungeon 8. We can do some stuff. Get a few things in here. Can't really do much unless we get more keys. We can get 2 more checks. Okay, we got a satchel. That's good, because that gives us gale seeds. And expert ring, which doesn't do anything for us right now. It does give us a little bit of extra damage potential, but we already have the upgrade, so yeah, we don't need that. So yeah, we're gonna have to go through the noon area vanilla. That's gonna lead us to 1 item and a seed type. In fact, that's the only item we can get right now. So it's gotta be progression. I'm betting on it being either a feather or flippers, something to get us into that grave. So since we don't have any harps at all, we've got to do this vanilla. So we're gonna hop around, talk to all the dudes. We gotta make sure that before we talk to this last guy, we go in the cave. That is the #1 priority. So whatever I do, go in the cave first. It's a key for Dungeon 8. Okay, so progression is Dungeon 8. But I'm gonna go ahead and get the tree, because we can warp back to it. And it's Pegasus seeds. Oh, that's gonna be nice. Because that's gonna help me as I run back to Dungeon 8. So, with another key, that opens up 3 more checks. Gotta make sure we have enough bombs and everything for this. Because we still need to use these bombs to get through this first room. even though we've already gotten the chest in here. There's our first song. Okay. That gives us progression in Symmetry City. And an island chart. That means we could potentially be looking at a raft seed as well. One item away from a raft. And there's the upgraded switch hook. So that means we got another item available to us. Back in town. And then if this isn't anything, then we're gonna Gale Seed over to Symmetry City. In fact, we're probably gonna Gale Seed to Symmetry City either way. Or we get flippers and we're gonna go check out the grave first. I think the two items in the grave are going to be a little bit better than potentially going... Oh, no, we can't go all the way through Talus Peaks yet because we don't have currents. But that may be our next progression here, is getting currents to go through Talus Peaks. Map. And a key. Let me guess, another key for Dungeon 8? No! Okay. It's a Mermaid Cave Past key. So what that's telling me is... we gotta go to Symmetry City. Two items we can get up here. One from the brothers, one from the composer. Alright, what's our first item gonna be? Hopefully... I have a feeling we're gonna get currents somewhere around here. That's what I thought. That opens up Talus Peaks, which as of right now, could potentially be the only progression we have. I'd rather be locked into it early than have the option of not doing it and then be required to do it later. It all depends on what we get here. If this gives us progression, if we get progression here, then we might not have to go through it. Nope, we gotta do it. Talus Peaks is required. This is a fun seed already. Required early dip into 8. Required Talus Peaks. The only thing that can make this even better right now is if we have to do Talus Peaks multiple times. Which is a distinct possibility. You know what I'm hoping for here? I'm hoping for one of two items, both of which get me to the same place. I'm hoping for either the mermaid suit, or worst case, I'm hoping for the rope. We can either have a raft seed, or we can get to the island with the mermaid suit. Those are my two hopes right here. Otherwise, I don't think one key in Dungeon 8 is going to help us, because there's the potential to use the key in the wrong spot, and then we're not going to be able to progress. And then let me think of anything else that could potentially happen. We could get Feather and go to West Rolling Ridge. And because we have Pegasus Seed Satchel, we can go ahead and do the Moblin King, and then we can go through all of that to get to East Rolling Ridge. That's a possibility. But I think Crescent Island is going to be where we want to go. There's a lot of things pointing that direction. But let's see. It's the Feather. Okay. So that means we're doing the Rolling Ridge. Feather also gives me access to Tingle. I should probably do that first. Do both Tingles and then go up to Rolling Ridge. Because we do have enough seed types in order to get the second item. And he's right here, so it's not like I'm going too far out of the way. D8 key, okay. And a red joy ring. I don't want to go back into D8 until I get either one more key or the power glove. And that's just simply because right now I'd have to make a decision. If I go in there, I either get the floor puzzle item, and that's my one key that I use, or I make my way through the mini-boss and get a couple items on the bottom floor. But because I only have the one key, I have to make a decision there. So if I can get another key, I don't have to make that decision. And if I get the power glove, I can access a few more things while I'm in the dungeon. So we got a D1 key. Yeah, Noble Sword was very early. And I'm actually happy that Noble Sword showed up so early because we had to go into Dungeon 8 already. And we're going to be probably going back there fairly soon. Oh wow, we already have the 2 of the 3 small keys for past Mermaid Cave. This is kind of interesting. Normally, you never see those keys early. The 3rd one's probably going to take forever to show up. That's probably how it's going to work. Alright, what seeds do we got here? Embers. Okay, whatever. So Moblin Keep, let's head over to East Rolling Bridge. And we'll be able to do a lot of stuff over in East Rolling Ridge. Library key? It's a weird item to get this early. But then again, we may need it later on. Yo, Toaster, thanks for the good luck. Okay, got our first boss key. It's the Dungeon 3 boss key. We still don't have any dungeon keys. It's kind of annoying. So we have access to a lot of areas with dungeons. We just can't get into any of them. Let's see, 50 rupees. We can do the dancing in the present. Might as well. Only costs 10 rupees. Alright, so that is dancing 1. And it's a small key for 4. Okay. That'll let us do some stuff in 4 once we find it. I'm gonna need more rupees. So let's get the rupees first. Because if we're gonna play all the minigames, we're gonna need, like, 60 rupees, I think. Okay. I'll take that. I'll take that as well. I wonder what dungeon that's gonna be. And a shovel. Okay. Small key for 5. It's about time we started getting some junk. Like, we've been mostly getting good items throughout this. Okay. So we got Gale Seeds there, so we're good. That means that Scent Seeds are either vanilla or they're in Zorseas. Interesting. But finding a Scent Seed tree doesn't really matter as long as we find Dungeon 3. Because we can get them from Dungeon 3, no problem. Two keys here. Okay. Let's see what this key's gonna be. D8 key. Okay, we might go back to D8 now. But first, we've got a few things that we can take care of. Actually, realistically, going to D8 is probably the best play. There is one thing that I can do before going to D8. We can now go check the first item in the Make path because we have the shovel. Okay. Now we've got to make a decision. I think I go back to D8. And here's why. Because we can actually... we can get the mini-boss portal. So mini-boss portal is going to be useful. Plus we can do a few things on the bottom floor, potentially. The one thing I'm concerned with right now is that because we don't have the power glove, we may run into a situation Also, I could potentially... We're gonna save before we do this. We can go ahead and check what's in here. And now, we don't need any more keys in this dungeon. So because of that, we no longer need any more keys. I mean, I will have to go through this a few times, but now, actually, I think I can do this, right? Oh no, I can't, because of the, I know why. Because of the, oh no, I know what I could do. I don't know if that's faster. If I change that and then go back this way. So because of the blocks, there's a block past the door that we need to go through. And you can get past it if you have the power glove, regardless of which direction it's at. But if you don't have the power glove, you're gonna need it a certain way. Right there. Imagine Power Glove being, like, deep into this dungeon. That would be pretty cool. Like, think about, like, getting the Power Glove in the vanilla dungeon, but, like, as one of the last possible checks you can get. Also, this fight with 4 hearts. Gotta love it. It's not too bad when you have the noble sword. I mean, really, nothing's too bad when you have noble sword, so. Okay. I will take that. And there's the final key, so we didn't need to worry. Let's go ahead and fill up. Okay. Interesting. That reminds me, there was a dungeon we can access. I forgot we had access to that. We'll do that after this. We'll go back and hit up both of those dungeons. Because chances are, one of those dungeons is going to have something that we need. Right now, I'm kind of betting on it being the present one. Just because we found the key in here. Okay. I'll take that. Let's go check out those dungeons. We'll start with the past, because we're already in the past. And then we'll check out the present afterward. It is Dungeon 1! Okay. Interesting. And there's fairy powder. So Dungeon 1, we are going to be able to do everything in here except for the boss. We don't need that, because we do have Pegasus Seed and bombs and everything. We don't need it. Jabu key. Worst case scenario, we're gonna have to go through this dungeon twice. And that's just simply because we don't have another key. It's not. I just don't need it. Oh, we got the rope. This could actually be a raft seed. We can get to the island now. Another Jabu key. I wonder if Jabu is the other dungeon over here. And Sense Seedling. Okay. Interesting items. Let's see what the other dungeon we got. It is Jabu, but we don't have mermaid suit yet, so we can't do much in here. We can get 2 items. Or actually, I think we can get a little bit more. I think we can do a little bit more here because of staircases. Yeah, we can do some staircase shenanigans. I hate these jellyfish. Oh, we can't go that way. So that means we would have to go around this way and lower the water level. I think that's the route I would have to take. Let me... No, we already saved. We already saved. Heart ring is not something that I really need. That is a key that I absolutely need. And that is something I absolutely need as well. So we are holding on to those. And I think we'll leave and come back in, because I think I can get to the mini boss without going up the stairs. Yeah, I can get to the main boss from over here. Lost Key of Ancient Tomb. That's a good find. Oh, I don't have scent seeds. Can I hit him with other seeds? No, I can't. Oh, it still drops scent seeds. That's interesting. That is really interesting. So we can get free scent seeds here. I'll just stay in the corner and wait for him. Small key for D2. I'm gonna leave that for now, because that's my only small key for here, and we don't know where D2 is yet. That right there is a very interesting... Oh wait, I can do one more thing in there. I know I can. Ooh. Routing Dungeon 7 without the mermaid suit is really, really interesting. Yeah, because I could take these staircases. Staircases don't worry about whether you're in mermaid suit form or if you just have flippers. Yeah, so with the staircase, I'm gonna want to swap those. And that gets me a bomb flower. Okay. I'll take that. So now let's raft our way to Rolling Ridge. We're gonna be able to do I mean not Rolling Ridge, Crescent Island. We're gonna be able to do a lot on Crescent Island. Though I wonder how much ignoring some of these other keys is going to bite me. Like, we've had the tuning nut for a while. But then again, that requires going through Talus Peaks again. We did just get the graveyard key. So maybe that'll be progression. Maybe this area is progression. We're about to find out. Yeah, we might have to go back to Talus Peaks again. We've already had to go through it once. It's just a ring. We don't need it. Yeah, and the raft seed. Though it is possible that this is not a raft seed. But we did use the raft. Like, it's possible that the mermaid suit is available. It's just in whatever's at Dungeon 4. Or somewhere else. It could also be in Dungeon 1. Because we did just get Graveyard Key as well. Alright, let's see what dungeon we've got here, and then I think we go to the graveyard, see what dungeon we've got there. Okay, it's D4. I think I can deal with D4. Can't really do a ton because we only have 2 keys, but we can make it work. Yeah, there is a very good chance that there's going to be a key in here just because it's D4. So we can only get what, 2 more items? Boss key of Mermaid Cave. As soon as we find that mermaid suit, we can complete past Mermaid Cave as soon as we find it as well. So the only possibility of continuing is if we get keys on this next chest, and then we get another key on the chest after that. It's the only way we're getting to the mini boss. Oh, it's a Jabu key. Okay. Some more Jabu keys. I think with all these Jabu keys, we might have a way to, like, do some stuff. I'm gonna grab the potion. Probably a bad idea. But as soon as we get the mermaid suit and Tune of Ages, we'll be able to get to Zora Village. We'll be able to do everything there. Okay. D3. Yeah, Jabu without mermaid suit is very interesting. Like, you have to use the staircases really well. I think with the amount of keys that I have for Jabu, we can clear the top floor now. Oh wait, I don't have any keys here. We can't do anything else in this dungeon. Okay. This is getting interesting now. couple checks that I can do right now. Without going back into Jabu. Okay. Yeah, we just got progression with the gaseous seed there. This is totally not logical, but according to the tracker, it says I'm able to do these. I think there's got to be some way to do this, but might as well. Might as well do it. I can't really think of how without mermaid suit. And without Tune of Ages. Oh, never mind. I know why, because I have it on hard logic. I have my tracker on hard logic. Because of the last time that was playing. That's fine. This could still lead us to progression. It just will be out of logic progression. Really? Just went all the way around her. Nope. That was nothing. But we might get something here. That's something. It's not progression, but it at least helps me. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go. I think we're gonna have to go and do Talus Peaks again. Either that or we go back to Jabu. Or we go back to 3. Now that we have a key... Now let's go back to Jabu. We can do a few more things in there, now that we have a few more keys. Alright, so how am I gonna play this? I want to go to the top floor. We want to try and do as much as we can on the top floor. I should save before I do any of this. Because if this goes poorly, I can at least keep my Pegasus seeds. Interesting. I'm keeping that, for sure. Probably not gonna keep that. Unless this ends up being something. It's the compass for this dungeon. Let me think. What else can I do? I think I can do this. Okay. Honestly, I'm probably gonna just keep everything. Yeah. Okay, I think that's everything I can do. And now we can do some stuff outside of the dungeon. Like, we can do a lot of stuff in Rolling Ridge. Okay. So that was required. So that's a required item. Let's see what we're gonna get here. Compass. I'll take it. I'll take a compass. Because at this point, we're looking for keys. I don't know what compass it is, but we do need keys. So it has potential. D4. Okay. Okay. Let's think of where we want to go. D4. Yeah, I think it's time to go back through Talus Peaks. I don't know what I was doing there. Like, I knew I needed to get up here. Yeah, hopefully the potion survives. We should be fine. We should be okay. We'll do a save, just in case. Worst case scenario, we just manip some more rupees and get another potion. So we will have to go back to that Dungeon 3. Which is at Dungeon 1. Now that we have a key for that dungeon, we could go back there. Okay, I feel a lot more confident now. Four hearts is much better than 2. I'm gonna be mad when the mermaid suit is up here. Because we did a lot of work in Jabu trying to get around without that mermaid suit. Alright, what dungeon is this gonna be? Yeah, I don't know which dungeon this is gonna be. No matter what dungeon it is, we can't really do a lot. And yeah, this is the one we can do the least in. What was required? Well then. Thanks for requiring that. Yeah, it's totally not a surprise. I got a key for the dungeon. It's not gonna do anything. Because we can't get to any key doors. Nope, we haven't found it yet. So all the walls are still up. Well, that didn't really help me much. So I think we have to go back to 3? Yeah, I think we go to 3 now. Because now that we have a key, we can do a decent amount in there. Boss key 5. So as soon as we find 5, we can go ahead and beat it. That's nice. Five's either going to be vanilla, 7, or 8. And there's a key for the dungeon, okay. Getting ourselves a key. Why did I pull that so early? What am I doing, dude? Alright, we're just checking bush room. And then we'll go to the bottom floor. We can afford to use this key because we can get around otherwise. Because we can fight the mini-boss. Alright, bush room's nothing. Oh, you know what? This is gonna be our first completed dungeon. We have the boss key here. We can full clear this dungeon. Well, not full clear, but we can clear it. And there it is! There's our mermaid suit. Yeah, pretty much kinda needed to be here. I should be a little careful. Alright, doesn't matter anymore. I was gonna say I need to be a little careful to preserve that potion, because we're gonna be heading to Zora right after this. Okay. So if I lose my potion, I can get one back right away. That's good to know. Like, if these P-hats just don't want to cooperate. Now, it's still not worth dying on purpose, but if Shadow Hag somehow defeats me, we have backup. And there we go. There's our first essence. Only an hour and 38 minutes into the seed. But now, we've got so much available to us. This is gonna get crazy really quick. Because now that we have Mermaid Suit and Tune of Ages, we can go to Zora. We can go into Jabu, so we have another dungeon available to us. I can also... I can get to either... I can get to Sea of No Return as well. So if I want to go that way, I can. However... I kind of don't want to go to Sea of No Return right now. Just because I don't really know if I'm going to need to get that Power Glove spot. And we have a lot of things open to us. We might find that Power Glove very soon. I can go finish Jabu. That is a thing I can do. Well, that's really interesting. I can go finish Jabu. And I can get the key. I might want to do that. Like, not go into whatever this dungeon is. Because it could be 2. And we can't really do much in 2 yet, because we don't have any keys. But we do know there's a 2 key in Jabu. However, this also could be 6 past, which we can full clear. Or it could be 5, which we can clear. We can beat the boss. We have the boss key. Alright, we have access to every dungeon now. And scent seeds are not scent seedling locked. Yeah, I think I want to grab everything first before going and before going back to Jabu. I just want to see what dungeon we've got here, because we don't technically need every key for Dungeon 2. So it is possible that we might not even need to go back to get that key. Especially if we can save scum. With save scumming, you can do a lot. Alright, let's see what we got in here. That could be required. How do I want to do this? I think... Yeah, I think it's better if I just do this right now. Clean the seas, then go back to the present, go into the present library, and do all that stuff. And there's a lot of things that I can do in the present over here. It's a key! Make you path key, we don't need that one. We've already done all of Make You Path. That's unfortunate. I was kind of hoping that that was going to be like a 2-key. There's the power glove. Okay. That's interesting. That's a good spot for it. Because we can get the item over here. Stop giving me small keys for one, please. Oh wait, you're gonna stop giving me small keys for one because there aren't any more small keys. But I do need that boss key. Alright. So let's go ahead and check this out before I forget, because I will forget. D5 key? Okay. That's interesting. Oh! Yeah, before I go in there, I'm gonna actually do this. Yeah, this makes the most sense right now, is going to do Jabu and getting that D2 key and beating Jabu, because then we can get the Zora reward. Also, we can go ahead and trade right now. Okay, that didn't really matter. But we're gonna get a D2 key, and we're gonna beat a dungeon, which gets us another item for beating the boss, plus another item for beating Dungeon 7 in particular. So this is very valuable. Wait, why am I going that way? I need to go past the mini-boss. we've already routed this dungeon so that we don't need any more keys. Because the only key that we would need to use at this point would be the one to unlock the middle section. But we don't need to unlock that as long as you reset the water level. So all I gotta do is raise the water level to 3, beat the boss, and we're done here. Really? Press the button. Now the thing that I'm thinking is, whatever dungeon is at dungeon 8 may in fact be the next like required thing. But we're gonna check out whatever's at Jabu, and then we're gonna check out, I think, whatever's at Crown Dungeon. I'm trying to think of which way I want to do it, but I think doing Jabu first makes more sense because there's more items available because we get that Zora reward. Nope, don't care. And the great part is we can just Gale Seed over there. We don't have to worry about going to the past or anything. Now let's see if this was a good play or not. Heart container, okay. Now is this dungeon 2? Or is this 6 or 5? It's 5, okay. Five's respectable. This is a completable dungeon. It's not a full clearable dungeon, but it's completable. I may be able to do some work if I can get some save scums. Like, if I'm able to save scum... we don't have Boomerang, though. If I had Boomerang, this would make things a lot more interesting. More rupees that I don't need. Thank you very much. Yeah, but if I can save scum, I can at least get to the mini boss and whatnot. What did I do here? This was not right. And you know, chances are we might find a key in here, right? We haven't had a dungeon with a key in it, with its own key in it yet. Yeah, I have red ring. D3 key, okay. That doesn't help me. Alright, so we have a few more things we can do in here. So I'm definitely going to be going, at least in the mini-boss, and doing like all the checks in the front. After that... Ooh, we got a key. Stop doing that. That's the final Jabu key that we don't need. Okay. Let's see if we can save scum whatever's over here. We got a key, so key for a key, that works. But that also means everything back here is probably out of logic. Yeah. But it could still be something that's useful, just not required. And that also means the back is completely out of logic. There's the boomerang. So we're going to be able to clean up this dungeon really quick now. It does, because you can potentially use your keys weird. Because if I'm not mistaken, like, if a key is self-locked, then you can just use your keys really weirdly and not be able to progress. But we don't have enough keys to get to the back anyway, so doesn't matter right now. Like, this is the only chest that actually matters right now. Alright, but I don't have 4 keys, that's the thing. But yeah, boomerang doesn't really help. Yeah, it's just the way the logic is written. That, like, if anything is locked behind if a key is locked behind a locked door, then, like, no locked doors are gonna have anything. Okay. This is what we wanted to see. That's good. Because now we know that Dungeon 2 is all the way up at Dungeon 8. Which means we want to try and not go there until we can do some stuff in there. I don't think so. I don't think I have that compass. I'm pressing to the side. Oh, that is a nice heart container. Beautiful heart container. Oh, I got him. I did the thing. That was awesome. So if, like, the candles are, like, right on the edge of the pit, when you hit them, they'll just fall into the pit. I've only been able to do it, like, a couple times. But it does save a little bit of time, because you don't have to worry about their fuse running all the way down. Yeah, they move in the direction that they were moving. So yeah, I guess if it was last moving towards the pit, it'll continue moving towards the pit. Yeah, if you can get them before they even start moving, they'll just move up and down. Oh, an ancient slate. We're still missing a few things to be able to finish off Dungeon 8. But you know what? We can actually go back in there. Now that we have the Power Glove, we can get a few more items in there. Alright, what do we got? Compass for D2! That's a good one. That's one we needed. Because we're still missing a lot of keys there. Trying to think of where I want to go progression wise. There are a few things I can do in Rolling Ridge right now, so I'm gonna hit those up real quick, and then maybe I go back to 8. How many items are there in 8? 1, 2, 3, 4? 4 items. Oh, I should have done this when I was over here for 7. Um... Yeah, let's go back in 8. Let's go check it out. Yeah, right now, this is our best opportunity, because we really can't do much in D2 with only one key and no boss key. I mean, we can do a lot, but we can't beat it. Yeah, D8 was my first dungeon. Like, we came in here super early, and we got the Cane of Samaria in the first chest. And that let us progress through the dungeon. More health. Alright, so we got 2 more items we can get here. And then we're gonna have to go somewhere else. And that somewhere else is probably D2. Or at least, like, things around Crescent Island. Alright, so with that, we've got a few things we need to check. And then after this, I think I would just bite the bullet and go there. We might have to come back again, but Yeah, I think we just do it. It's a key. Could be for D2. Oh no, it can't be. Or... I thought we got the compass for D2. I didn't hear a jingle. Well, either way, we're going to D2. It's happening. Hopefully, along the way, we end up finding more keys for Dungeon 2. Okay, so that's the final D5 key. Okay, so we're probably going to go back to D4 after this. now we have enough keys in order to make our way all the way through. I had a feeling that was going to be a key for here, but I was like, what the heck was that jingle? That is a weird jingle. Oh, there's another key here. Look at this. This is the dungeon. This is the one. Why is it always this dungeon? Like, it's always the one that's at Dungeon 8 that has a million of its own keys. And a slate. Like, this dungeon's loaded. We are gonna have to deal with potentially not having enough keys. Which we might have to do a save scum on the boss key chest. Like, that's really the only thing that's going to stop us at this point is the boss key chest. Because we have one key for 2 doors. Unless we get the key right here. Okay. So we don't have to do any save scumming. I don't think I have compasses for some of these dungeons that I'm missing. Like, do I have the compass for 8? I don't think I do. We still need the boss key there. And then 1... do we have the boss key for? Or do we have the compass for? I know we still need boss key for 1. This was a very interesting experience here. We got a lot of stuff. But I think we're going back to 4 after this. Because we can almost full clear that. And then we can at least finish 4. And then we really just need boss key for 1, boss key for 8, and the final slate. From my understanding, the logic fills backwards. So it actually fills from the end to the front. So I think it just puts a lot of keys in that final dungeon. And it usually ends up being whatever's at dungeon 8, just because you need so many things to get there. It's usually very late in the seed. I need to remember to hit the switch. So we should be able to get 4 items here. Hopefully, we get a boss key or 2 here. Yeah, Seed Shooter is, it's D3 is nice like that because you can beat it without the Seed Shooter. In fact, there have been seeds where Seed Shooter has been on Shadow Hag. That was weird. Alright. 3 more items. That's all we can get here. 3 more. Slate, D8 key, D8 big key, and D1 big key. So we're getting close. The worst part is going to be finding that slate. Because no matter what, it's not going to proc on compass, even if I have the compass. And that slate can basically be anywhere. It would make sense for the slate to also make the compass noise because it's essentially a key. And Dragon has finished First place, official SRL time, 2 hours, 28 minutes, 18 seconds. GG to him. Making all the right moves. I feel like I would have done better with the seed if I went up to Dungeon 1 first. Wait, what am I doing? Like, if I went up to Talus Peaks and done the whole repairing the nut thing earlier, we would have found everything much sooner. Instead, I spent a lot of time trying to figure out how to do mermaidless D7. Yeah, that too. Like, getting a D3 key. No, don't make me do that. Don't make me. It's gonna make me do it. Here we go. Going to the back. Oh my keys. Exactly. We need that slate. So we have to do this. Alright, now I'm safe. That's a key. For D2. Well, isn't this something? That wouldn't make a difference to me because I still don't know what sound is what. Yeah, I think we gotta do this. Now that would be a good April Fool's seed there. Of course. Where are these keys? I wouldn't be surprised if, like, one of these keys ends up being on something I could have gotten already. Like the back of D5. The slate... Could the slate be in the back of D5? I don't know. Right, like, that's what I'm thinking, but who knows? Because we're quickly running out of things that I can even try. I guess? Yeah, I guess that's gonna be where we go. I guess we gotta go back into Mermaid Cave present? We only have one key in here, so there's really not a lot we can do. Logically. I'm still gonna check a couple of the other things, because why not? Because at this point, we know what we're missing. Especially if we get another key. Like, we can just keep going. And there's a slate. What is that? Is this just a waste of time? Probably. It's D3 key. I'm just gonna have to check this. We're not saving until we check this. Because it's the only thing that I potentially might need that key for. Alright, it's just a compass. Okay. So back to this. Yeah, key logic is weird. So this has to be the final key. So now everything's accessible. What? I'm pressing the button. I don't know, my head hurts from this key logic stuff. I'm missing D8BK. I can't do Ramrock. So unless the boss key is on one of these locked chests, I don't know where it could be. Will you please get out of my way? I did. I did everything in D8 already. No, it's a map. Okay. So that's done. I'm just gonna double check. I'm just gonna double check 8 and make sure I don't have the boss key by accident. Like... Like, that's the only thing I can think of, is that I just didn't mark the boss key. I have it. I don't know when I got it. I actually have no idea when I got this key. I wonder how much stuff I've done just because I didn't know I had this boss key. Like, I probably could have been done by now. So this is gonna be the boss key for 1, and then we're done. What is going on with my controller today? Yep. I think the best part in all of this is I have no Pegasus seeds. Has the logic been fixed yet? You mean in terms of key sanity? No. Alright, so before I go, I'm gonna get some Pegasus seeds. I don't even care anymore. That should last me long enough to get up the tower. Hopefully. I still want to know where that key was. No, it just hasn't been updated in a while. There's been a few logic changes since then. Actually, you know what? Let's get some more health. Why not? I don't care anymore. I don't care whether I lose a few seconds for getting some extra health. And Fox is finished in second place. Official SRL time, 2 hours, 54 minutes, and 16 seconds. GG. Yeah, I kind of had a feeling I was going to come in last in this one. Just because I spent however many minutes hours looking for an item I already had. I have no idea how much time I lost, because I don't even know when I was supposed to get that key, or when I got that key. But I'm sure I lost at least like 15-20 minutes. Because I spent a lot of time doing stupid things. And there we go. GG. Finishing in 3rd place, official SRL time, 2 hours, 56 minutes, and 4 seconds. Yeah. So yeah, overall, I think the seed was okay. I just really played horribly, and I tracked horribly up. If I had made the play to the Toonie Nut earlier, I wouldn't have wasted so much time in D7. Like messing around with mermaidless shenanigans. We would have found more progression. If I had just tracked the boss key properly, we wouldn't have spent however long searching for it. And basically do every check and then realize, okay, the only checks I have left are self-locked keys. Don't know. Let's look at the spoiler log. Spoiler log. D8 boss key was D7 stairway chest. D7 stairway chest? What one is that? I'm still trying to figure out. Is that the one before the mini boss? I don't know which chest that is. But it was in D7. Okay, it was the mini-boss portal one. Why didn't I track that? I don't know. That lost me so much. Because I ended up doing pretty much all of the inaccessible stuff except for the back of 5. And I basically full cleared the game, looking for an item that I had, what, like maybe an hour in? Like D7 was pretty early.